Welcome inside the broadcast booth here at McKeon Park. Chris Lucey alongside my broadcast partner Chris Walker for this edition of Hawk Talk, a post-game show for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks in the aftermath of a disappointing second game of the season loss to the Brewster Whitecaps 6-1. And it looked like it was going to be a pitcher's duel early on, but the Harbor Hawks really unraveled defensively after Kevin Coulter left, and the seventh inning took a bad turn.
Well, as you mentioned, Chris, Coulter did his job, 5 1/3 innings, only the one earned run. He did give up 2 because of a couple of errors, but, you know, he had a great game. And then in the 7th inning, walks and passed balls. 3 walks, 3 passed balls in the same inning, and 3 runs score. And including a couple of leadoff walks in a row. There was a leadoff walk that scored that was Dixon in the 6th, and then the leadoff walk scored in the 7th inning. And leadoff walks kill you, and that just was the start of the big inning. Much like the Harbor Hawks had yesterday in their 3-0 win when they scored 3 runs in the second inning, and that was all they had. It happens to them in game 2, and that's the difference in this game.
The difference between this game and the last one for the Harbor Hawks was the fact that some really good play throughout the field on the defensive side of the ball really was lacking today. Chris Proctor, a stalwart behind the plate in game 1. 4 passed balls in this effort. Really just a tough performance.
And he spoke to us yesterday when we were talking after the game and you before the game that he had an operation on his knee for the season this year, and he's on a temp. And, you know, he wants to see how he feels. And, you know, it didn't seem like any kind of injury was bothering him. He didn't have a good handle on the ball tonight. And I know yesterday we were talking about him. He was our player of the game. But not so much this game, but we're still early in the season.
Exactly, game 2 of the Cape Cod baseball season right now. Still starting to get to know a young staff out here on the Cape, but still some bright spots in the offensive side of things for the Harbor Hawks. One in the 9th where Robinson was able to get his second hit of the day and drive across a run.
Right, it was exciting to call and to watch, you know, to see some production from the Harbor Hawks because it was really non-existent all game. They had chances. They had a chance with the leadoff man getting on to third base, and the leadoff man didn't score a run because of 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And then in the 7th with 2 on, and then finally in the 9th they had the 2 walks. And then the hits started to come, and, you know, they started to get a little bit of life, which is good going into game 3 against Wareham, who we beat yesterday. So it's good. It's a good finish, but you would have liked to have seen that production and clutch hitting earlier.
And there you have it. The Harbor Hawks start off the season 1-1, and the Whitecaps start off their season 2-0, scoring 12 runs and only allowing 2. But we'll see you guys tomorrow at Wareham for a game against the Gatemen, a rematch of Game 1. On behalf of my broadcast partner Chris Walker, I'm Chris Lucey. Thank you for joining us on this edition of Hawk Talk, and have a great night.